I'd like to start by saying this is a cheesy video and an apology. So take with it what you will, and yeah, it took many deletions. My brother dancing naked in the background, my mom walking in, and lots of bullshit that went on. So I almost ended up with no phone because of this, so hope you like it.
And I'll use you as a warning sign that if you talk enough sense, then you'll lose your mind. And I'll use you as a focal point, so I don't lose sight of what I want. And I move further than I thought I could, but I missed you more than I thought I would. And I'll use you as a warning sign that if you talk enough sense, then you'll lose your mind. And I found love where it wasn't supposed to be, right in front of me. Talk some sense to me. And I found love where it wasn't supposed to be, right in front of me. Talk some sense to me. And I'll use you as a makeshift gauge of how much to give and how much to take. Oh, I'll use you as a warning sign that if you talk enough sense, then you'll lose your mind. Oh, and I found love where it wasn't supposed to be, right in front of me. Well, talk some sense to me. And I found love where it wasn't supposed to be, right in front of me. Talk some sense to me.
Margaret, Maggie, Bueller, Mrs. Perfection. I I'm done. I promise. Wrote you a letter to give you an honest apology. So I'm not gonna read it verbatim because this is like the 10th fucking take I've done. Some have got erased. People come in and out, and so I'm just going with it. To start, Bueller. Remember how we used to share everything down to our hopes and our dreams, our wants, our desires, and our fears. We shared a lot, and we gained to know each other on a level that we weren't expecting, which is not a bad thing, but it was scary because we were opening up to someone that we didn't even know, and it was a new path for us both. When we met at Eastgate Square, it was probably the scariest moment of my life. It was surreal that this woman wanted to meet with me, of all people, me, and it meant a lot. I still can't even get over today at like at why you chose me, but you did, and that's all that matters. You're not only a beautiful woman inside, but you're a beautiful woman on the outside as well, and I think you know that. In the weeks to come, my life changed drastically. I was a different person. I was happy, genuinely happy. And for the first time, I think I had met someone that I can genuinely say I want to spend the rest of my life with. And it scares the shit out of me to no end. So, needless to say, it's been hard to sleep at night for many reasons. In the first few takes that I've done this video, I've gone into more in depth into everything that I'm about to say. And one thing led to another. They either got accidentally deleted or corrupt files or whatever have you. And now I have 8 minutes until I'm supposed to call you. And I gave you my word, and I'm sorry. It was rotten luck. As you agreed not to several hours ago, I can be a complete and utter asshat. And I know. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. Being an irresponsible parent, an untrustworthy friend, an unreliable colleague, and someone that used drugs to cope with pain. Which in the end, can't be undone. This made me the person who I am today. I can't even begin to explain in words how much I've grown. When I met Becky, we moved in together within the first month. To be honest, I don't even think I knew her middle name. That's pretty fucked up. But I did. And over time, I grew to care for her pretty deeply. And after all the years of lies and cheating, mentally and physical abuse, I learned my self-worth. I learned that I deserve better. And actually, when we first split up, I remember people telling me I should know my self-worth, and that was hard to concept to take in, but it took time. Probably didn't understand that until the second year of being single. Then one chilly evening in December, 2 years being single, I met this beautiful woman on my phone, and I didn't know who she was, but she looked familiar. But the back of my mind said, Brad, you don't know who she is. But I added you anyway. And I got scared and I bailed. And you kept talking to me, and you made me feel as though you genuinely had an interest in what I had to say, and that was very nice. I wasn't looking for a relationship, neither were you. And one thing led to another. You know? Thing you said is literally yanked in all the right strings in all the right places. We talked about, like I said, we talked about our hopes, our dreams, our wants, our desires, our family's past, our troubled siblings, and their drug addictions. We had a connection that I've never experienced before. A connection that was solely built on our minds and souls. Yeah, here we sit today in the predicament that we are in. So I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize. And I'm going to read it verbatim because that took a while to write. And I want to make sure I get it right. Margaret Bear. I am truly sorry. When I look back and replay the events that led to this day, I can't help but feel utterly sick
was in a bad place, and quitting smoking cold turkey and going through court was not only an irresponsible decision, but childish. Know what I was thinking as I was clouded in this fantasy world I built in my head. I know deep down inside, for you to truly forgive anyone, it will take not only a good-willed actions, but time itself. Everyone has moments in their life where they wish they can go back, just to change something. But we can't, so we're stuck with the actions and decisions and opinions that we make. And the point that the only step is and how we move forward from that point. There's two things I wish I can go back and change. One is I wish I can go back and change letting Maddie go to her mom. It hurts. And two is the ability to go back and realize that the petty things I turned into these large issues were just in fact that petty. Such insignificant issues that I ignored into something that I can now not take back. But that's just that. They're small in my mind. And to you, they seem like they were really eating at me, and they weren't. I know I don't deserve it. I probably don't. But I want to ask for your forgiveness anyways. I acknowledge that what I did has created an ever so slightly deeper wound in your soul, but I am sorry for becoming the man that I promised you I would. That was not nor will ever be the real me. This has been a very big wake-up call. I just wish I had realized the self-destructive actions that I was doing. Last night when we were speaking, last night when you were speaking, I think you came to the realization that I have been telling you the truth, at least when it comes to one specific thing, and that is that these issues that I'm trying to tell you are small, and you keep telling me, oh, Brad, they're not small big issues. Well, they're just that. They're not. They're issues that, little petty things that everyone has with everybody. The issues with the smelly feet, the example I gave people. These issues over the course of those 2 weeks, culminating that evening, that Saturday, they seem big. Like they came across as big issues, but they weren't. There were tiny little things that I would have, that I did just normally to say screw it because it doesn't matter, because in the end, I'm gonna wake up to you. And then the way I expressed myself turned into something that you thought were major issues, and you thought that you can't be, you think that you can't be the person that I need, and that's just the opposite. Because you already are the person that I want and I need, and going slow is all that's all I want. You're looking up to me. You're hoping I'd be the first man you can truly trust. There's a moment that I'll never forget. It's after you found out about Maddie, and I remember you looking into my eyes, your face so distraught, telling me how heartbroken you were because for the first time you thought you had a connection with someone that was solely built on trust. And that was now gone. That will haunt me every day, and it's still there. Now I would like to say thank you. Thank you for the heartfelt talks, never-ending support. Thank you for being there when everyone else isn't. Thank you for waking up in the morning just to call me, just to remind me you were thinking about me. Thank you for staying up late into the wee hours of the morning, even though you had to work before I am. Most of all, thank you for giving me the courage to open my heart while standing up for what matters. You truly are an angel. I love you, Margaret. I really do. And you've always asked me what do I love about you, and justifiably, you have every right to ask that, because most people nowadays say I love you just for the sheer fact that they can, and they rush into shit. Well, that's quite the contrary. I love how loving you are. I love how I love how your biggest fear is trust, but yet you're the first one to give it. I love your smile. I love your eyes. I love how giving you are without any needs or wants back in return. I love that you sing, and I love that you read. I love that you like going on walks on a sunny day, or taking a trail in the middle of the summer. And I love above all else, you repeatedly put yourself second. But most important, I love that you truly accepted the possibility of becoming a step-parent. Madison is honestly the number one person in my life whom I love with my entire body and soul. And just the fact that you're willing to spread your arms and open your heart to a conversation with you that I'll never forget. In closing, I don't expect things to change, but I am hoping with all that I am and all that you know I am, you will forgive me and we can move past what we have is truly something real, and I accept the fact that we can't just jump back into a relationship. But I'm just hoping that you can look in your heart and see who I am. Because you know who I am. I'm that Brad that wants to see you smile. The one that would joke and make funny comments. The one that would stay awake late at night. The one that would answer every phone call and jump to every beck and call. No matter what it takes, I want to be yours. Continuing to grow, continue growing and learning with and about each other. I can truly call you my best friend. And with any luck, maybe one day my... It feels as though the room gets smaller and smaller every day. Because, yes, you call me your friend, but I feel like I've lost the soul. And I know it's too early to tell something like that. So my reverse, I love you to the moon and back, and I'm sorry that I'm late calling you this evening, and I hope you just know this is why, because I did have a 45-minute video for it. It was edited to perfection. There was all those cool little camera changes and everything, but as nice as and cool as that is, it's not from the heart. And I just kind of skimmed through this letter. Now I hope it's all getting me just no, I'm being sincere and honest. I miss you every day. Even though I talk to you every day, I miss you dearly. All I want to do is just give you and make you smile. Now I gotta jump off this, and hopefully I will talk to you if you answer the phone, because now it is 8:05 and I still have at least 5 minutes to work on this. So call by 8:15 and I miss you.
I'm coming up only to hold you under.
I would like to thank you for watching a Mr. Almost Perfect production, which could probably be Mr. Not So Perfect right now. I'm currently teaching my young Padawan how to make some pasta.
Bro.
Bro. So, be with it what you will. I have some editing to get done, and hope to God you don't bitch me out in the morning. Call me.
Tears